You ever have one of those moments where life just hits reset on you without even asking? That's kind of where I am right now. Early 30s, 3 kids, and somehow juggling a complete financial rebuild while trying to remember how to breathe. It's wild because just a little while ago, I was running a multi-million-dollar company. That was my life. And now I'm standing here figuring out how to restart from basically zero. The divorce started back in June, not because I wanted drama, but because I needed safety.abuse.control, that kind of thing. I left for a week just to breathe, and somehow everything exploded from there. The company that we built together, he swooped in like he owned the whole thing and flipped the narrative. Suddenly, I'm being accused of embezzling from the very business I created systems for. And honestly, it still blows my mind. There are lawyers involved he's got to. I've got one and everything just crawls at the pace of a snail crossing wet cement. Mediation isn't until February. And even then, that's just mediation, not even the real battle. Meanwhile, the court tossed me a very tiny amount of support, just enough to technically live, but nowhere close to what my life used to be. We went from $20,000 months to trying to stretch $2,500 like it's magic elastic. And the craziest part, I got locked out of the business, locked out of the bank accounts, locked out of the building, locked out of every system I built with my own hands. Imagine being a 50% owner of something and still having absolutely zero access. The judge keeps saying, "We'll handle this in the divorce hearing," over and over, like some broken record waiting for February to come around before anything can happen. I'm rebuilding everything from scratch. My own bank account, my own income, my own sense of normal. I ended up in a rental, which still feels strange because I've always been a home buyer. I homeschool my kids. I'm driving back and forth for custody exchanges 4 times a week. Gas alone feels like a luxury. And yet somehow I'm pulling in about $5,000 a month between the court support and the little businesses I've built, from thin air piano lessons, baked goods, whatever I can do with my 2 hands and whatever energy I have left. People keep asking, "Do you have debt?" And it's almost funny because the only debt I have is wrapped in the business he's now controlling. The court told him he has to cover everything, but he keeps delaying the sale of our $2 million home. Yes, my name is on it. Yes, the judge said it needs to be sold. And yes, he's still stalling. And there's nothing I can do until the legal system decides it's time to press the button. And I wish I could explain what it feels like to know you've done nothing wrong but still feel like you're the one being punished. Like you're the one scraping by while someone else twists the narrative. Everyone keeps telling me to push harder, get a better attorney, demand more, fight more. And I know they're right. I know I can't keep going like this forever. But when you're in the middle of survival mode, even breathing feels like a task on your to-do list. Still, here I am, doing what I can, getting up every day for my kids, covering the basics, keeping the lights on, filling the fridge, keeping the car running, keeping myself from falling apart, trying to trust that once we finally get into the courtroom, the truth will matter. Until then, all I can do is hold the line, stay steady, and keep rebuilding piece by piece. It's not the life I imagined for myself, but it's the life I'm building now. And honestly, I'm proud of me.